It's actually quite funny because I asked my friend if he'd go swimming a couple of weeks ago, and she's like, "Oh no, my hair, I don't want it to get wet, and it's long to maintain." I guess for me, an advantage is obviously I come from Eritrea. My hair texture is a bit different, although I am African. It's a lot more easier to maintain. So for me, it's like, it's not a big deal. I'll go home and wash it. But for some other people, their hair texture might be very hard for them to control. So it's like, is me swimming in the pool for an hour worth the stress I have to go through? And it's understandable. I get it. It's like, if my hair is wet and I don't have great texture hair, how am I now supposed to walk out of this building comfortably with my head high? But I walked in there quite confident.
Well, I used to wear a swimming cap in school, like the school swimming lessons. That was compulsory, like to wear a swimming cap. Then after a while, it was like, your hair still gets wet, it doesn't really do much.
So girls with braids, black girls with braids, you can't get them wet, so they wouldn't go in the water. You know, their hair wouldn't fit in a swimming hat, so they weren't allowed to go in the water without a swimming hat.
My mum, she'd always tell me, don't get your hair wet when you go swimming. But I feel like it was inevitable, literally. I would try everything, every swimming cap, my hair would still get wet. I feel like it was a process of the chlorine and like natural hair.
It was interesting because from the changing room, I think things are different. You know, when you're black and you're in a situation with mostly white people, you already know all the ways that you're different. You know, you already know the ways that things aren't the same, and it's like even being in the changing rooms and not having lotion, you know, coming out with your skin dry or getting your hair wet and not wanting your hair to get wet. And we'd always have fun after the swimming lesson, and you know, we were allowed to play however we wanted. And my friends would try and splash me. I'd be like, don't get water on my hair, and they could never really understand that.